Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Amanda and we are here with the 2 watercolour challenge. I think I'm going to do 2 and then maybe I'll do a third one if you guys want that. So give this video a thumbs up if you want a third one and I will definitely do that. I have a bunch of bits of paper in this bag. I couldn't find a hat, so I found a little tote bag that Cajun got for book bugs. Anyway, so I'm gonna stick my hand in here and pull out 2 bits of paper. I have my Schmink set and my Cotman set in here, so I'm just gonna move my hand around to mix them up. They all feel the same, they're just bits of paper. I don't know what one's what. There's like, I don't know, 55 colours in here, so let's try and see what we're gonna do. So let me see, let's pick this one first. Oh, Perusian blue, guys! Perusian blue. There it is there, Perusian blue. So that's the Cotman set. Oh, I wish I picked the Perusian blue from the Schmink, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. So the next one is gonna be, oh, I'm really scared now. Cadmium Red Deep. That's a good one. Cadmium Red Deep, Cotman as well. So, wow, we can make purples, guys. I'm actually really happy about this. So blue, red and purple, basically that's what's going to make. I will do a little colour swatch and some colour mixing to see what we can get, and then I'm going to draw the thing and we're going to see what we come up with. So let's get started, guys. I'm excited. Okay guys, so now we're on to the painting part of this process. I did pre-mix some colours, but I showed you that the mixes are the same. On the upper right hand corner of the palette I've put the 2 pigments that I have to use. So I've got Perusian blue and Cadmium Red Deep, and Cadmium Red Deep actually is a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be, but it's cool anyway. I was struggling on what to draw for this because I'm not very creative at the moment, but I felt like I wanted to do some sort of like girl, just half-faced with all of her hair being the main focus. So I wanted the hair to look good, and let me tell you, it doesn't turn out as good as I thought it was going to be, because purple is quite a hard colour to blend in with the red and blue. I know that sounds stupid, but it just didn't really suit it. I probably would have did blue fading into red, and then have the red lighten up as we went down. And the hair is hard. Like I just did it in chunks and then I didn't put any more detail in, so the hair does look a little bit stringy and weird looking, but I had fun with it and I really like the way that the face came out. I used the blue to shadow it or shade it or whatever, and then I used the light diluted wash of the Cadmium Red Deep to do the face. Yeah, it came out looking rather patriotic, and I didn't mean it to look like that, but it was fun. Halfway through I realised that I was using the paint wrong and I needed to do it a little bit differently. Here is where I think I mucked up the most. I made this strand of hair so dark for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but I made it so dark, and I'm slowing it down a little bit just to show you that it's really slow process. But I don't know why I made it that dark. I should have lightened it up, but I did not. So yeah, I kept the palette in there just so that you can see that I'm not dipping into any other colours. I'm always going into the 2 at the top right hand corner. And then I start to build up the hair a little bit more after this little part. And I think I went away and I asked my friends Katie and Tor, you should go and check out their channels, I'll link them in the iCards above. I asked them if this was going in the right direction and if I should continue it, and they both said yeah. It was going great, so, well, not going great, but it was going. So I decided to continue on with it and do a little bit more. And the trick with watercolour I found to get a really cool graded wash is to always paint what you want and then paint, right, okay, so you paint a colour into the middle of the strand, say, and then with the other colour you paint at the opposite end and work your way towards the other colour and touch it. So you're not like dragging the paint down, you're dragging the paint up to touch and meet and mingle together on their own, and I think that that gives it a much more natural look. So yeah, I was just piling on the layers hoping that it was going good. I wanted it to look cooler than this. The hair didn't come out the way that I thought. I wanted the hair to be striking and beautiful and flowy and gorgeous, but it just didn't come out that way. But that's okay. I enjoyed it anyway. Hopefully the 3 watercolour challenge will be a little bit more interesting, but I really enjoyed this and I think it came out okay for me, not really knowing watercolour that well. I'm still learning watercolour, I'm still trying my hardest, and they were cotton paints, so they weren't the most pigmented paints. I did get them pretty pigmented though, but the mixture that I used a lot was Prussian blue with a little bit of Cad Red Deep, and then Cad Red Deep with a little bit of Prussian blue, and then the plain mixes with just the Cadmium Deep watered down and just the Prussian blue watered down. Also, I'm using my Aquafine De La Rooney watercolour brush, and I switched to a Seagate brush halfway through this painting. Here it is here, this brush. And this brush holds a lot more pigment and water, so it was much easier to get the blends that I wanted to and to get the intensity that I wanted to as well. So if you're looking for like really light washes, De La Rooney brushes are good, but I really need to invest in another brush, and I was going to buy more paint, but I think I'm just going to buy more brushes because I think that brushes are more important than the paint itself. So I'm going to buy a few nice brushes, maybe a Kolinsky, maybe a silver velvet, black silver velvet brush, and we're going to see how they compare to the other brushes. Sorry I keep on going out of screen, by the way, I don't know why I do that. But yeah, it came out alright. I was just increasing the intensity gradually. I was trying not to go too dark too soon, which I always do in watercolour, and I'm always really impatient, but I think that I was really patient with this one. I let the watercolour dry before I went on top of it with any other colour to make sure that it didn't run as much, so that's good. And I was still working on the piece when it was drying, but I was just working in a different area. But I was using 100% cotton paper, which meant that the paint would dry quicker, which was also good. So I really enjoyed working on this stuff, and I really want to get into drawing a lot more creative things and a lot more accurate things with this watercolour paper. And well, not this watercolour paper, but cotton watercolour paper with decent watercolour brushes soon. Yeah, so I wish I got the Schminke ones, but I'm actually glad that I didn't, because I love the Schminke Prussian blue, and I used a lot more of the Cad Red than I did the Prussian blue, which is funny because I love the colour of Prussian blue. It's like one of my favourite watercolour colours. I love the way that it looks, but I used the Cad Red a lot more. But yeah, it looks very American or very Ranger-esque. If you're from if you're into football or whatever, you'll know who the Glasgow Rangers are, but it looks rather Glasgow Rangers-ish slash American slash something else. But anyway, I'm signing it here, and then I'm going to show you the finished piece on a piece of paper, at the end here as well. If you guys liked it, give the video a thumbs up. Tell me if you've ever attempted a 2 watercolour challenge or a 3 watercolour challenge. Thank you so much for watching again, guys, and I will see you for my next video on Monday, which will be an art vlog. I hope to see you there. Remember that I always put videos at the end of the video to show you that I have other videos and other channels for you to go and check out and subscribe to as well. Thank you so much again for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.